keep my part short. I would just thank my colleagues for a constructive ECOFIN meeting and also the cooperation throughout the Danish presidency. We have taken important steps on several files and moved the European Union forward in areas that matter when it comes to our security and our competitiveness. Top priority is still support for Ukraine. Last night we discussed economic aspects of the Commission's proposal on financing and hopefully help pave the way for an agreement at the European Council next week. In our discussions, many colleagues expressed clear support for the Commission's approach, while also acknowledging that further technical work is needed and will continue to work intensively to facilitate an agreement at the European Council next week. It's an obligation for us to support Ukraine in its fight for freedom, and indeed it's also vital to wider European security. I'm happy to report that we expect Council agreement on the digital euro as a major result during the Danish presidency. We took stock today of the presidency's solution and we expect finalization of the technical work next week. It's a way to provide a simple, secure, low-cost digital means of payment, strengthening European strategic autonomy and economic security through an independent digital payment infrastructure. We also, as another major result, made progress on the Saving and Investments Union, where we agreed on the securitization file, providing enhanced financial sector support to the real economy. And then we discussed the Commission's proposals on capital market infrastructure and efficient supervision. We agreed on a temporary measure to abolish the €150 customs duty relief threshold, not in 2028, as it was thought to be done permanently, but from 2026 as soon as possible. It's a quick solution that was necessary because many member states are seeing local shops close due to large volumes of low-cost imports with no custom duty, especially from China, and we need to ensure fair competition, and we demonstrated that we can act quickly and decisively when needed. The temporary measure will be a €3 fee per parcel imported to the European Union. And we need to get the technical work in place moving forward from here. It was an agreement that had wide support among member states and the Commission. On the simplification agenda, we discussed the economic impact of new EU legislation. We need to keep a close look and monitor the incoming flow of new regulation to make sure that we do not put excessive burdens on our businesses across Europe as well as public authorities. And we adopted Council conclusions on simplifying the Union's financial services regulation as well. We started that discussion at the informal ECOFIN in Copenhagen in December, and today we highlight in our conclusions the need for more streamlined financial rules while preserving core safeguards such as capital requirements that protect financial stability. And we also call for simplification packages for the Union's financial regulation in line with the European Council's request and set out principles for future regulation. So in sum, today's ECOFIN has marked progress on several of the EU's most important economic files, and I want to thank my colleagues for their cooperation and commitment. And we'll continue to work in the coming days to complete even more files from here. Thank you.